Hey everyone, thank you for joining us. We are Pixel Tamers and my name is AJ. Today we're going to bring you the Order 1886. Now let's first mention the biggest thing about this game that we all heard about before we even played it, that the game was rumored to be only about 5 hours long, including playtime and cutscenes. That's a huge disappointment for someone like me who just loves to get engrossed into the story, the lore, and the characters. Now I know before you say it, it is about quality, not quantity. However, you get gun shy when you're paying full price for content that's rumored to be a little bit longer than a day at the DMV. You know, it gets me really worried about what type of story someone can set up in that amount of time, and it doesn't seem likely that it would be good. However, I did decide to go through with it after all. I wanted to bring you guys a review, so let's go ahead and get into it. Now, the first thing I like to get into is the game and the story. Now, the background of it, the Order 1886 is a single-player, third-person shooter developed by Ready at Dawn and SCE Santa Monica Studio. This game is a PS4 exclusive published by Sony Entertainment. Now, I gotta say, this has to stop. Exclusivity sucks. You're screwing over such a big part of your demographic, and then we gotta drink at night, heavily, just to recoup. You guys gotta stop it. It's killing us. My liver can't handle it. Now, in the beginning of the story, you actually start at the climax, and then you work your way back up to that as Sir Galahad of the Round Table Order. In the 5th or 6th century, King Arthur actually founded the Order, and it continues to live on to fight the darkness lying behind the veil of everyday London. You actually find yourself the target of a few different enemies. The rebels, which you're not even sure what their motives are, you just know that they're causing a big freaking ruckus, and you're trying to figure out why. And then you guys get the half-breeds. Werewolves. Awesome, right? Yes. Here we go. The game's going to pick up. This is going to be freaking sweet. And then it kind of just plateaus there. I mean, look at this guy. Yes. Give me more, right? Hell yeah. But the story stops. It kind of doesn't go anywhere. And let's face it, not enough time to do that with this game. So it kind of drives me crazy that they didn't do what they could have done. They didn't do respect to the story. I have to give them a measly 2 out of 5 pixels for that. Okay, now we're going to get into the look and the feel of the game. And the Order 1886 is without a doubt a gorgeous piece of cinematically styled gaming. I mean, just look at the characters' faces. Look at the details. Look at the expressions, the way the mouth moves. Everything in this game was made to look immaculate, and even the scenery, these scenes right here, God, that's so amazing. You have to give this game its due for the looks. They did not miss anything here. And just looking at the surface, you know it's going to be up for some awards on its visual appeal. So hands down, it's lacking for nothing. So I have to give it a 5 out of 5 pixels because this thing is freaking gorgeous to look at. Now, gameplay. Now, here's the real test of a game. How well does it play? And I gotta tell you, really not well at all. You'd expect a shooter lacking in story to be action-packed, right? Well, it's just not. And you're gonna go around expecting the next big thing, and you're gonna be disappointed. The battles in this game are exceptionally linear. Shoot, duck, reload, repeat. And yeah, sometimes you get into a little hand-to-hand, but even that fails to add to the monotony. Things do get a little more interesting with the Tesla weapons, but again, not enough to salvage an unimaginative battle system. And as for the fights with the half-breeds, man, they're just as flat and twice the letdown. This was another huge opportunity for this game to really shine, to really do something with this dynamic that you have between the character and the half-breeds. But it's again another rinse and repeat. You just point your gun, you shoot, and you dodge. This game relies heavily on the quick time. I mean, every single sequence there's another quick time event. I get it. You've got quick time. I get it. You're pretty to look at. But give me more. Give me story. Give me action. Give me something to go on besides what I'm looking at. There's no depth, and unfortunately the battle systems really just kind of make that more evident as you go through the game. And for that, I have to give the gameplay 1 out of 5 pixels. It's like they weren't even trying with the gameplay. Now, as for my final verdict, there is absolutely no denying that the look and the design of the game is phenomenal, but in all the time spent on the look, the substance of the game was left meek and dry, and that pisses me off. The game wasn't even subtle. It just beat you over the head with I'm pretty and quick time and I'm pretty and quick time. And as for the question, was it only 5 hours long? Yeah, just about, and not even a good 5 hours. Damn it, I had to psych myself up just to get through the game. Now, if all you need is a pretty face on your game, then I offer you up the Order 1886. I'm sure you'll love it. But if you need depth in your story and you need action in your action adventure, I'd steer clear of this game.
More than sufficient, I'd say.
I would not say. That marks the end of our show, and this game got only 2 out of 5 pixels. Thank you guys for joining us, and until next time, all your pixel are belong to us.
Pixel Tamers.